Satnam Ahava. It is Mahanraj Marcia, and I am reaching out to you to say it's almost a new year. Woo, woo. I want to give you the little cosmic download, what's coming this weekend. We have an amazing sky right now that's really going to help you push forward. Then I want to talk about what the new year cosmology is going to be. So right now the sun is at 5 degrees in Capricorn. So Capricorn is the third, it's in the third eye. It is a way to build what you intuitively know in your soul. But it's the doer. It is a feminine sign that is ultra strong in earth. It is about climbing the unspeakable, but one step at a time. And today it's addressing our minds, because what gets in the way? It's our minds. It's interesting. It's in close contact with Mars and Venus. So feminine, masculine energy is really being called to task right now. So Mars is at 8 degrees Capricorn, helping us make decisions that create foundation, security and stability, while Venus is at 2 degrees, uploading our motherly instinct that can hold the feelings of love as we build a future that we can feel safe and secure, but not only that, inspired by. So through the weekend, our beautiful sun is going to go all the way up to 8 degrees. So as it passes through 6, it's going to bring all of our attention to the relationships we have. When it's at 7 degrees, it's going to really address how can we build a relationship with God. So come see us this weekend. I'm teaching on Saturday and Monday. Tony is on Sunday. Let's talk about the new year. So the new year, first of all, the numerology of it is such a relief, and the planets are addressing that also. It's interesting how all things work together. Human design, numerology, astrology, prayer, all of this spiritual technologies, from somebody who really taps into a lot of it, they all have the same backbone. They're all pointing the same direction. So it isn't our imagination. 2025 in a way could be said as all things hard, all things that would challenge. And if you're still standing, I imagine that you've learned a lot. And the things that went out of our lives, because it was about endings. What I can share with you is there really was no surprises. What needed to go went. And maybe you can hold that at some of your losses. A job that, you didn't like, but you did it because of the money, and now it's gone. Let Divine Ma fix it. Why can't we be prosperous and be happy, right? So relationship and vocational endings were a big part of 2025. So as we move into 2026, it's a 10 or a 1 year. In Western numerology, we go all the way to a 1. That's new, and that means new beginnings. In Kundalini, we leave it at a 10, and in our goddess studies, we leave it at a 10, which means it is radiant. It is the radiant body. It is the light that comes on in all areas of your life and begins something new. This is what we're heading into. So in 2026, there's going to be 2 pockets that are very, very interesting. When the sun is in Aries, we're going to have quite a light show, because we'll have 7 planets in Aries at the same time. So Aries can be burn the house down, or let's fucking leap together. It is going to be a risk-taking, kind of like a Hail Mary. It's going to be a cosmic Hail Mary. And I believe that humanity is going to answer the call, and it's going to come, it's really going to be the light of the people, the power to the people. And we're going to see some major shifts and escalations during that time. And then in July, we'll have a big orchestra of trines and squares and sextiles, meaning we'll have a lot of fire and air in the air, and it will be on the hills of a lunar eclipse, And this is where we're going to really see the path out of the darkness that we have been in for really decades, but intensely in since 2012. So this is a monumental time to be human. One of the things I want to say to you is you're not here by accident. And I am so ready to be with you and to really give you some practical tools how to stay out of the sludge and the mud and be in the light. I'm not asking you to be a Pollyanna, but I'm asking you to really have discernment about what you feed your mind. We are consciously creating this. In order to uncreate it, it would take a minute, right? It takes a moment, but Mama Bear's been doing the work, and I tell you, my life looks entirely different by breaking the habit of judgment, gossip, and darkness. You could think of it this way. We've always been this way. If we went, back 2,000 years, then people would go on the street corner and gossip and talk about, oh my gosh, the leadership, oh my gosh, we're doomed, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so there was always that. But then there came newspapers, right? And then there came telephones, and then there came the internet. So here's what it is. When we hear that idea that we are, the original sin? I don't believe in anything like that, but we do have a propensity towards negativity. And we do have the free will to choose it. And so what basically has happened on earth is our appetite for darkness has increased, and that's why we created the internet. And now we're creating AI because we as people couldn't generate enough negativity. Now we'll just make it up so we can keep gobbling darkness. And I'm telling you, when you stop that digestion of negativity and darkness, we will get into at GDF this next year, these energetic tweaks you can make through breath work, prayer, and Kriya to eliminate your need to be confused or your need to have negative news. We can fix that. You know how I've always joked, I'm Piglet, in the story of Pooh. I'm not Piglet. You know what I am? I'm freaking Pooh. I am happy with my milk and honey. And it's because I chose to heal that. I chose to put down the worry. So anyways, it's not a perfect system, but you know how it is. I just feel like, Lord, if I can do it, I really, really believe anyone can. So my plea to you is, let me help you feel better. That's it. Let me help you. From one sister to my sisters and brothers, just if you're at the end of your rope, come to classes. If you need a private, let's do it. We'll do whatever we can, because I tell you this, once you switch the tide of the negativity, it's over. It loses its grip on you, and you really see it clearly for what it is. And then you can really use your resource, your mind, your heart, your soul, your body, what you can do to really help people, because the divine will put real situations now that you're freed up, because having that appetite for negativity also drains your energy, causes depression, makes you feel like you can't hardly keep your head above water. How would you possibly be able to help anybody if that is how you feel? And that's by design. So let's fix it. Let's fix it. We can fix it. So part of fixing this is I want you to win. Yes, I want you to win. So we are not doing a 40-day meditation. We're doing 11 days. And it is not a half hour. It is 11 minutes. And I am going to just breathe light into you and just pray over you and just, kundalini over you, and know that we can walk this together. I want you to feel like, I did it. The sadhana is going to be perfect to helping us address our appetite for negativity so that we can start generating love, goodness, and light. I love you. So I hope to see you this weekend. Sat Nam. Oh, and sign up for the 11-day, the workshop. If you don't want the recordings, the workshop will give you access to the portal. So you'll have a recording of how to do it and why it is what it is and all the good stuff. If you want 11 days of me, I will be doing recordings on this thing called the Law of Light. It is really awesome, practical ideas like spending time with the sun and earth and blah, blah, blah. It'll be really great to share this technology with you. Anyways, sign up for New Year's Day. Come see me tomorrow or Monday or Sunday with Tone, and I love you.